so much health. I don't know what I can do about it. And the fact that I'm literally just not getting any tokens, like any camp tokens, is really, really bad. Because I'm pretty sure I'm like pretty much near the top now. Like I was saying, if I could have a dream catcher for that final fight, that would help so much. Like one of the ones I was good at, like the little deer lady or the armor suit man. Like, where are we? So far, holy. Oh my god. This is crazy. I think we're gonna take a break here in a little bit after that one. We're just gonna, I don't know, maybe do this level. Ah, yes. Okay, come on. How is he not getting hit by this? Like whatsoever to be able to throw me? Get up! I know you're not dead, get up! Nice. I have 0 reach. I wonder if the other two characters are harder than this. Like, I mean, at such a disadvantage compared to the enemies. Like, I wonder if they say something in the training, but here's something that I have with, like, here's a problem I have with games like this, where they don't really teach you or tell you like what you need to do or how things work whatsoever. Like, I should be able to jump into a game without having to like go through the tutorial to figure out not only basic basic buttons. I understand that in some aspect, but the fact that I feel like just because there is a tutorial section that could say, oh hey, here's a key component of how combat works, and if you don't get this, if you don't go through this tutorial, you won't understand like truly how combat is supposed to be played within this game, because we have a specific style of combat in mind.
My sayings give wisdom to some. The cautious man is worth double.
I got a skill point. Why can't I upgrade this? Oh, can you only upgrade it once? I was under the impression you could upgrade it more times than that. Okay. Like in Assassin's Creed 1, there a very key component to the very key component to the combat is that if you hit the attack button as soon as you, like, at the point where you land an attack, you recover from your attack faster, and you can attack in quicker succession compared to if you don't do that. And they tell you that that's how it works. Like in the game, as part of the game, they tell you that's how it works. And in this game, there might be something that I'm missing, or the fact that...
Must find
this is fun. just gonna straight run away. Oh, I can't. So there's a combat zone. These guys are bugged or something. Why is my poison meter not going down whatsoever? Right, frozen. There we go. Like, and now some people can make a decent argument for saying, oh, you're not using the defensive abilities enough. You're not, you know, dodging as much as you, like, you're not dodging appropriately, or you're not blocking appropriately. And to that, I, like, oh, this isn't an altar? It looked like an altar. Am I missing something? Is my guy bugged? Yeah. Well, okay, so my retaliation to, like, not using defensives properly has to be, when you use a defensive, okay, so there's an invulnerability timer when you go down, right? There's an invulnerability timer when you go down, and there's a recovery timer for your attacks. So, like, they're supposed to coincide, like in most fighting games. When you get up after going down, your attack will hit before the opponent's because you were invulnerable. But in this game, it doesn't work like that. You can still get hit before an attack goes off, which is just a mechanic. It's part of the game, but it's like when you're getting gang raped by like 3 or 4 people, it's really difficult to deal with. Now, if you're, you do that with your dodges, your dodges, which act as an invulnerability timer, because those things are mismatched. If I dodge, I won't get my next attack off before they can hit me if I dodge in the wrong area, or if they literally just have infinite reach on me, which a lot of enemies do. Okay, yeah, this might be into this. Yeah, a lot of enemies have a lot of reach on you, so this guy should be killing you. So, oh good. Okay, now here's the thing. Since his attack buffer, or his attack timer, is a lot shorter than mine is, I can break his shit and then not get a next attack. Nice. Look at this. They just have like, I think this is supposed to simulate just being in a fighting game against people that are like much higher skill than you. Because I'm okay. I actually got an attack in. Holy crap. Yep. That sounds right. Wow. Now, he paused there a lot in between his attacks, but you can see when he was doing his like 2 throw combos there was nothing I could do to counteract. Because I'm getting gang raped by like, oh no, I gotta fucking kill that. I thought this game was zero chance of coming back. Because like when you're getting attacked by like 3 different people, like you don't have enough of a stagger effect. The AI is buggy. Yeah, oh well. This game is difficult. Like, if you want a real challenge, this game is it for you. Holy crap, this is still going? Still going? 14,000 and I can't come across a single merchant. Oh, running straight into a boss with a 10 attack sword. Poison. Yeah, this is the end of the run. there's nothing I can do against this 10 attack. I have a 10 attack sword, poison for 30. His attack, the amount of attacks he has compared to the amount of attacks I have that do different things. And I get cursed because of the stagger from the poison. Look at that. Look at the range on that. I couldn't dodge that if I tried. And it's an overhead, so it actually blocks my dodge too. Or it gets rid of my block. Okay, you can combo off your dodges apparently. Look at that.
She's gone.
It doesn't do anything for me now because you want to dodge through attacks. Oh, can I corner rape this kid? No, I can't because his attack buffer time is a lot shorter than mine. Look at that. I can't even get up and get an attack off without raping me. I guess I just gotta choose this guy. Doesn't even matter. You are just so up against the wall in this game, and that's how it's supposed to be. But there's not anything you can do to come back from it. Like, in games like these, like 2 games I think of, like Vertical Drop Heroes and Legacy. He's inside my body, so I can't do anything to him. But those 2 games, you're supposed to just like throw yourself into the fodder and you just die over and over again. There aren't there's not a lot of weird mechanical breaks, like as much as there are in this game, for sure. But those 2 games, they have a system where once you're done, you take what you've learned and you get gold through all that, and you spend it at the end to improve yourself, like all your base stats. In this game, the only thing you really do is level up, and you improve your health, and you improve your special abilities. But there's nothing that improves, you know, how quickly you attack, how much damage you do. There's not any real combat stats to it. Way up here. Wow. Like, there's no real combat stats to, like, once you just keep throwing yourself into the fodder. It's kind of like, oh, well, basically go at it with a lot of gold, but you have like no weapons, you have no damage, you have you're going back into it
by the sword.
worse than you would if you just beat it on the first try. Like theoretically, if you get down to where you can like get weapons, if you get a good weapon that can carry you, and you get up to a certain level and get enough health pots, you can beat this on the first try so easily compared to if you don't beat this on the first try. Where I'm kind of I'm not even halfway down. I'm like 2 places down. The enemies that are gonna be spawning are still difficult than the ones I should be fighting with this 10 damage sword. And even like this isn't giving me any options to do anything. I might as well fight this. And he literally just I was holding left that whole time. His attack buffer time is so slow. I couldn't do anything against it. And like the things that you need help with. God damn, this slug is gonna like it kills me but not him. Nice. like, you just feel helpless, and just putting hours into the game doesn't feel like it's changing.
I will avenge you.
Like, that's all it feels. That's what it feels like. That's the problem. Putting hours into the game doesn't mean anything in this game.
Yeah.
Like, towards beating you. Like, yes, you can see, like, I'm progressing over the time that I've played so far.
Thank God you're
Well done, soldier.
This is broken.
be right behind you.
Like, this is silly. In my favor. There's something silly in my favor. Yay.